Hey guys, today I'm going to do my thoughts on inside the waistband holsters, and the holster I'll be reviewing will be the Crossbreed Supertuck, and the guns I'm going to use for it are the Glock 27 and the Glock 23. So first off, let me just do one of these because all the reviewers on YouTube for the Supertuck or the inside the waistband holsters tend to do this. Is they do this 360, kind of to let you guys if they have a piece on them, and if so, where it is on their body. There's several problems with this. Is one, in reality, you're not going to be standing straight up like this. Your body is going to be moving around a lot. So let me give you a demonstration of where the gun may be if I'm actually moving around. So let's say I'm going to the car, picking up groceries, tying my shoelaces, trying to look for loose change, etc. So hopefully that gives you a better idea of where the gun may be. If you haven't noticed it yet, it's actually here, about the 4 o'clock, 4:30 position. And the reason why I keep it back here is because if you keep it on the side, I'm a right-handed guy, it sticks out really bad. It's a huge bulge that sticks out, and also when you're walking, your arm keeps hitting the gun. So keep it back here. And this is me wearing just a normal t-shirt, not too baggy, not too tight, normal jeans, regular white t-shirt underneath. So if I'm bending over, now that you know where the gun is, when bending over like this, you can see it actually kind of prints a little. This is the G23 that I got. It prints a little bit. So if you don't know what concealed carry is, if you don't know inside the waistband holsters, don't know anything about guns, that's not going to raise any alarms to you because you don't know what you're looking for. But if you do know what you're looking for, this will definitely set off some signals in your head. Say, okay, maybe this guy's got something on him. Okay. So that's my take on it in real life. You're constantly moving around, so you're not going to be able to hide it as well as if you're standing up like this. Also, I see videos where people tuck their shirts in. So this is the Crossbreed Supertuck, and let me do that real quick. And the problems with tucking this thing in is one of the things is one of the clips. I'll go over into detail into that a little bit more later. But even if you do tuck it in very well, I mean the holster is here, and it still kind of sticks out. You can see the barrel of the gun. I mean, you can try pulling it to be baggy, but when you're moving around, there's a print. Also, this part right here where the holster is, it doesn't go in all the way, so it's very easy just for a little snag or something just to pull it out like that. So that's one of the concerns I have. So if I am wearing inside the waistband holster, I'll have it with the shirt over it, and I won't have it where the shirt goes tucked in. If the shirt gets tucked in that situation, I'll more probably opt for pocket holster instead, just to be safe. Okay, so that's my take on it right now with the shirt, and let me show you guys what it is, how it looks like if I'm just wearing a t-shirt. So I just took the shirt out of the closet. It's kind of wrinkled, but if you have it folded or hung up, it actually it's a lot more smooth, and therefore it's even easier to see if it doesn't have all these wrinkles in the shirt. Easier to see the print of the gun, I mean. Okay, so it's the summertime, and you know you're outside walking around, and yep, right there you can kind of see the print of the gun, the grip, and I'm not even bending over that much either, so I'm just kind of twisting my hip a little bit. The gun is actually riding on the kind of low on my body, and in this position, if I'm reaching up for something, as you can see, it actually reveals itself. Also, if I'm I'm bending over or reaching up or sitting down, and then I come back this way, the shirt may get stuck here, or the shirt will get snagged kind of like this. So that's another thing about the inside the waistband holsters that I have kind of worry with, is I'm always pulling my shirt down. First thing I do when I get up from a chair, I do this. And the reason is because I always have this thing in the back of my head that it's either riding up like that, or it's stuck, whatever reason. So I'm always having this thing in the back of my head that I always have to check to make sure. So that's just one extra thing I have to worry about. One of the things that I think you can kind of remedy the situation is pull your pants up as high as it'll go comfortably, and it should help conceal it a little bit better than if you had it down here. And the reason why I say that is because if you have it up here, it's going to be more flush with the back of your back, and there's no pivots here, so when you're moving, it's I mean, it'll still print, but it won't print as much as if you haven't had it down here at the pivot point between your back and your hip and your legs. It's right here, so you have two parts of your body moving in two different directions. Like here's your back and here's your hip. When you're bending over like that, when you have the gun right there at the pivot point, it tends to stick out a little even more. So that's with the G23. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the G27. Being a subcompact slash quote baby Glock, it definitely has its advantages. It's smaller, so it's easier to carry and conceal, but still, you can still kind of see that right there. If I have it up, riding up, you can still kind of see it. If I have the shirt on, same deal. And my advice to you guys would be, if you're going to wear inside the waistband holster, either you get yourself a new wardrobe if you don't have really baggy clothes already, or you wear it in the colder months where you can get away with wearing a lot of layers, wearing a jacket. So that's the G27, riding up higher on the back and riding pretty low. So there it is. Now I'm going to show you guys the actual holster itself. Also, if you have one of these things, one of these laser grips, not the laser guard or the laser max, if you have a laser grip in the back of your gun, it obviously sticks out even further.